Yo, there's a war going on outside. No man is safe from. Yo, what up, troops? Guys, never argue with women, okay? Instead, you should be doing this, okay? Don't argue with women. Do this, okay? First of all, guys, just understand, number one, what an argument constitutes, okay? An argument comes from an emotional place. It lives in an emotional state. That's where an argument lives, okay? A lot of times it's emotionally attached. Okay, so if your girl, of course, we know she's emotionally based, right? We're logic and reason. Okay, our masculine energy. Okay, so if she, say for example, a lot of times women will come home in a bad mood from work. A lot of times it's, maybe she had a bad day. Women go through a lot of stuff that we don't even know, unbeknownst to us. They go just get this whole scenario before the day even gets started. Maybe her makeup wasn't right when she started way out the door. Her makeup wasn't right. Maybe she got on the bus and she tore her maybe she tore her pantyhose. Women tear their pantyhose. They get pissed off because they can't go back, and it's work, and it's that, and it's that, and it's that. Maybe she had the wrong outfit. She didn't want to wear this outfit today. She don't feel sexy enough in this outfit. Doesn't match how she feels. So it's a lot of it's silly to us guys, but to them it's emotional. It's an emotional thing, right? So it's illogical. Number one. Let's go with that. So all these things happen, and a lot of times when women come, like the whole day goes crazy, right? She could be home, for example, and maybe she's doing laundry, and the laundry, she can't find the item she's looking for that she wanted to wear a certain day with her girlfriends, Friday night, girls' night out. She can't find the outfit, so she lost out. She knew where she had one shoe, can't find another pair of shoes, anything, silly stuff. She can't find a little pin a little brooch that goes on a shirt that matches this, that matches that, and the shoes and the hat. So, or one of her girlfriends pissed her off. So whatever. Bottom line, she comes home to you. All right, this wife, girlfriend, whoever. Okay, she comes home and she's in a bad mood. Number one, and sometimes you do stuff. Sometimes you didn't do anything. You're in the wrong place at the wrong time, and you're the first person she sees. Doesn't mean she's mad at you, but maybe something you didn't do just reminded her of her day. Maybe something that maybe you didn't do a damn thing, but you're the closest person to her, so she responds to that because she cares about you, of course, but you're the closest thing to her, so she acts out on you, spills her emotions on you. Don't take it personal, okay? So let's get into some of the reasons why you don't argue with women. Number one, because it causes you to do the following things here. When you argue with a woman, guys, it causes you to do and behave a certain way. Okay? So she comes home and argues with you. The first thing you're going to do is argue back. Okay? You're going to respond back to her negatively. Guys, don't respond back to her negatively. Okay? Don't argue with women. Because it's going to get you, which if you respond to her negatively, okay, she says, da 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 da. You go, yo, why are you talking to me like that? Don't talk to me like that. Da 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 da. Okay, now the argument ensues. You started the argument. You responded. You responded to her back emotionally, just like she did. It causes you to get out of frame. Okay, so because you're out of frame now, you're arguing with her. Okay, so now she's here with it. You come here with it. Yo, why are you talking to me like that? I'm saying this and that, and then she tried to find a reason, justify why she had to include you in her argument. Or you didn't do this, and some non sequitur stuff, something that you took care of, or you didn't take care of, or something. But she brings it up to justify her emotional state. You don't get that, and you argue back. I did this and that for you, and this and that, and how come? But da. She's got to up the ante until you understand her. Got it? So but she goes here, and you go, okay, babe, let's find out, because what she wants is something different. Okay, she wants you to understand and just listen to her, hear her out. What do? As a man, you respond with your ego. Yo, this bitch trying to fucking, yo, da-da-da-da. I was doing nothing. I was just chilling over here, and here you come, and this and that, and da-da-da-da-da. So what do now? You escalate. Okay? She brought you out of pocket, so you try to out-argue her. Okay, now you want to say, oh, no, you didn't. Oh, no, we ain't doing this. And then you get here. She's here. Boom, 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 boom. You go here. She goes. You go. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. So what happens is she gets to a point, guys, where you out-argued her, okay? You got really loud, this and that, and you start yelling or whatever you guys do, okay? Not physical, I don't mean fighting, but to the point of arguing. So you're arguing to the point where all of a sudden, she kind of realizes that, hey, this has gone too far. So what does she do? She submits. She comes down and she gives in. Okay. Now, her giving in sends a signal to you. Okay. It's the wrong signal. Most guys get that. Okay. Yeah, that's right. She backed down. She either back down, she'll go away, or she'll just be quiet. And now no one's talking in the room. Everybody's just quiet. All right. So now you thinking that, that's right. I told her, don't fuck with me, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't play that. I'm the king over here. Yo, I'm the man, this and that. So you're full of yourself now. Now you're full of yourself and you feel happy because you made your point clear to her. Right? You're the big man. Big man. That's right. That's right. Talk to me like that. I think you are coming up in here with this, that, and the third thing. You know what I mean? I'm not with all that. You know what I'm saying? Knock all that off. I'm not with it. Right? Okay, guys, if you did that, most guys get to this point in an argument. You just lost. You failed, guys. You failed. Okay? Now, because you feel like you dominated the situation, you made her, and it's not being submissive. This is not making her submit, guys. This is not submissive energy right here. Okay? So don't get it twisted thinking that, I got her to submit because I dominated her. My frame was stronger than her frame. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Congratulations. You were stronger than her emotionally. You used your emotions to dominate her. Now, in fact, and you feel like a winner. Just the opposite's true. This is why, guys, you never argue with a woman because you're going to lose. Okay? Now, because you dominated the situation, the argument, you feel like a big man, your ego's up here, and that's right. Okay? You failed. Why? Because in a heightened moment, and in an emotional moment, the emotions, you dominated that. Good for you. That's a mistake. Because by you dominating her emotionally, you forced her to come out and be logical. You forced her to take it down and de-escalate. By you arguing with her, you forced her to step into her logical brain and decide that's enough. We need to have a resolution here. That's the man's job. You see where I'm going with this? Okay, so for example, women have some masculine and mostly feminine, and guys have mostly masculine and some feminine. What happened was, in this situation, you allowed her little 20% of emotion, logic, to control and dominate your emotional state. You was all up here with it. She was able to take that little bit of logic and reason and de-escalate and bring the problem and the argument to a resolve. That's a bad place to be, man. That she controlled the frame. Got it? Listen, that's why, she doesn't want to do this kind of stuff. She's just telling you about her day. She didn't want to get in an argument with you. You didn't do anything, remember? You didn't do shit. But because of your ego, you took it personal. Guys, don't take arguments with women personal. Unless she goes, you fucking this and that, I hate you or this, you're personal, this and that. But then it's another reason why she's arguing. So you got to recognize that as well. It's not about that, that you didn't take out the garbage in 2014, or that you cut your hair a funny way. She met you. She loved you for who you are. It doesn't matter how your hair looks. Okay? There's something else going on. She needs your attention. She makes you want something else going on. But you didn't pick up on that message. What you did was respond badly. You behaved badly and responded the wrong way, and you forced her out of a frame. Got it? So, don't think that, you made her, you broke her. You know, she knows who's in charge now. I broke her. You know, she's you know, not because you did the wrong thing. What you did was just let her realize and recognize that, hey, you know what? You know, this makes you a two-time loser. Okay, this makes you a two-time loser, guys, because number one, you lost because the fact of the matter is that she was able to take you from your masculine frame. Hey, babe, how was work? She took you from a masculine frame into her emotional box and play with you, i.e., arguing, this, that, third thing. What did you do? Escalate, bring it up high, go back and forth. You couldn't even handle that little box of emotion that she threw at you. You couldn't even handle that with your little 20% of emotion. Why would your 20% of emotion, and I'm using 20% figuratively as a number, okay? 20% emotion, why would you let that emotion go to 80? Just stay at 20, 21 maybe, 22, but not fucking 80. It dominated your emotions. You was a totally emotional man for the most part, which is feminine energy. Feminine. She had a little bit of the 20% of masculine energy, and she swallowed your whole fucking frame. She took you into an emotional box. She decided to de-escalate and bring it down, which takes logic and reason, and took you out of the box. Logically took you out the box. So you were her emotional toy. Got it? You fuck yourself doing this. Don't argue with women, guys. You're fucking yourself because you're the man. You're the fucking logical being. But you see how her little bit of logic dominated your fucking logical brain? Your logical brain was checked out. You checked out logically. That's why you don't argue. You checked out already with your emotions and your ego and how you feel. I feel like you coming down on me. I feel you disrespecting me. I feel. She goes, all right, stop feeling. Let's let it go. I can't be the woman you want. I can't be the girl like you can. You can do that girl thing really well. So I'll be emotional. I'll be the guy for a minute. Let me be the guy in this role right here. And you say, okay, and you stop arguing. You should never argue to begin with. But you see what I'm saying? To the point of the fact of the matter that she took you in a little play box, played with you a little bit, got done with the toy, took it out. Now, in the moment, she doesn't realize that. Okay? Because she's experiencing this viscerally. You guys are going through this emotion together. She's going, nah, 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 nah. But when she sits back, like that quiet time, that after the argument, she sits back and she goes, you know what? You in there fucking watching TV. Yeah, that's right. That's right. She know what the fuck it is. She know what time it is. You sitting there watching TV, clicking or playing video games, or on your phone, texting. She looks back in that room like, and she said, reflect, she goes, you know what? Because women respond, they go by, not the words you say, but what they mean. It's what the words mean to her. Okay? It's what those words mean to her. Now, you just showed her that she can take you in and out. She can take you in the box and out the box, whatever she wants. She has total control over your state. Okay? Whether it be logical here or emotional here. She can take it in, take it out the box, play, get rid of it. That's boring to her. You can't control her frame. You can't help her. You're no good to her. And she sits there and she knows that. She knows that. She goes, wow, you know, she has no emotional support from you because you can't handle it. Got it? That's why you don't argue it's a bad place. Now she said that she gets mad because she wasted her time with a guy that can't handle her. That's why girls, when they give you the ass, they worry about if he's going to be weak. Am I going to pussy break this motherfucker? You know, because guys get the pussy, they become more attached. You should be attached, but you have control. Okay, control your frame. Control, because the guy's job, and she knows this, is to turn the tables. And you're supposed to be the one that holds the frame. She gets out of hand and erratic. What's it go? Yo, let her do that. You watch it, boom. And you get her and bring her in your world. What's going on, babe? Because your world is calm, solid, and trusting. Now, because you lost your fucking frame, she's going to be resentful. She's thinking about this shit, looking at you in the other room. And you sitting there going like this, playing the video games or on your phone and thinking the argument's over. And she's stewing. She's stewing because of the fact that you didn't do your job and you failed her. She's hurt. She feels she doesn't trust you. She's going to be resentful. Number one, resentful. Number two, she's going to feel she can't trust you. She's going to feel unsafe. Okay? All right? And she's not going to share shit with you anymore. She can't tell you shit. That's why women say, oh, we can't talk. I can't talk to you. I can't talk to you right now. I can't talk to you because you don't get it. And the more she talks to you, the more that you fail these tests, the more it reveals to her, it reveals who you really are. I don't care if it's 20 years, 30 years, you don't hold up to time. You can't hold up to her. Eventually you break. You wore down. Instead of getting tougher, you wore down. You're supposed to understand her more as you get older. Not less and be less weak. You're supposed to be more stronger. Have a little, here. And I'm not telling you guys to be weak and take fucking shit from women. Don't take no shit from no fucking body. Especially not men. And that's not your fucking girl. Or your wife. Or your boo. Or whoever. Okay? I'm not telling you that. Shit. You get out of pocket with me, I'm going to stand my ground. Now, we can have a discussion. We can have a debate. You want to argue, win arguments? Go be a lawyer. Go to the debate team. Join the debate team some fucking where. You want to argue and get your point and win and get your point across, drive your point home? Join the debate team. You'll be great. But with a woman, you're going to have, you have a discussion. Okay? First of all, understand, number one, there's a need. So she's expressing a need of some sort. It's expression. Argument is expressing someone's hurt, missing a need, or something is not meeting her requirements at that time. Okay? So, what you do, understand where it's coming from. Argument is something that needs addressed, something needs to be addressed. Okay? And she really couldn't, she tried to talk about it before, she never got through to you, so she created an argument, and here it goes. And another thing, where all this shit come from? We just had one little argument, now we all in this deep, going back 15 years. Right, she got a chance to open the door and get your attention, so the argument goes back 20 years, or back to the beginning, or day one, or whatever. You go, that shit got nothing to do with right now. But it does. It doesn't have to do it right now, because right now is the time to talk about it. So she can love you again and whatever, get back into you or whatever, so you guys can get on and move on if you're willing to. But if you're fucking weak and you're beta and you don't get this shit and you're into your fucking feelings, let her be in her feelings. You don't be in your fucking feelings too. You both can't be in your feelings. I just explained that to you. You both can't be in your fucking feelings. Someone's got to bail and be the man and go, listen, let's rationalize this situation here. Okay? Someone's got to take the first step. The first step to the argument to resolve is logic. That's the first step. It's got to be a logical move. The first thing out of arguing is the first person steps out of that argument is the logical one. It's how it is. Okay, my opinion. You can say what you want. The first one to stop the argument, or he's not the weak one. He's the strong one. That's the logical one. Right? All right. So, again, getting back to this, understand that there's a need that needs to be met. Hear these signs. Read the signals that she's giving you. Okay? She wants to communicate. She doesn't know how, so she acts out. Okay? You don't match her energy by arguing with her. Okay? Be logical and reason. She may want your advice. You can't give advice if you're fucking yelling and you're in an emotional state, guys. You can't give a woman advice that way. How can you help her? You're both fucking yelling. Two bitches yelling in the room. You can't help her. How can you help her from there? You're in the same box. Sometimes be outside the box to look at the logic and go, listen, I see your point. How about this? You try doing that? Let's look at this over here. Repeat some of the things back to her. Oh, so at work did that? That could be a problem. Yeah, so what'd you do about it? She tells you this and that. Oh, and this, I didn't know what to do, but but then, oh, I know what I can do. I can do this. Thanks a lot, babe. That was great. Nah, no, that's what I'm here for. Boom, over. Okay? Or she asks for your advice, you give it to her. But the point of the matter is that don't argue with her, man, because you're not going to get anything resolved that way, except become beta because she stops arguing with you. You get the Bitch of the Year award, okay? Congratulations, you won the fucking argument. Great job. All right, so it's not your place, number one, to argue, okay? It's your time to fucking find solutions, listen, and be logical, okay? This stuff right here is very easy once you understand the patterns, okay? So, like, subscribe, comment below. Yo, this is XL, and I'm out. Whoa.